The Christopher Newport University Volleyball program has certainly been a top program not only in the USA South but in the nation. And last year, the CNU Volleyball squad advanced all the way to the Elite Eight. Lindsey Birch joins us right now, the head coach of the captains. And Lindsey, it was an amazing year, a magical season for your team. And not only did you get to the NCAAs and dominate again in the regular season and in the USA South tournament, you went into the tournament, the NCAA tournament, and really played very, very well.
It was, I don't want to say unexpected or surprise, but with such a young group, we certainly, were a bit shocked at how quickly they were able to step up to some big challenges. But we knew that we had the talent and the right personnel. It was just a matter of time and, getting their feet wet and getting the experience ready to do that. And they did it in a very, very quick amount of time. We were playing well at the right time of the year. We had a few really tough losses with about 3 or 4 weeks left into the season, a loss to Salisbury and then a loss to Washington and Lee. And those were great for us. They opened our eyes to some major weaknesses. We changed some things. We focused our efforts in some areas that really needed some concern. And I really think that got things moving in the right direction. And we couldn't have been hitting our stride at a better time than we did last season.
I know your team, as you said, was a young team, and maybe that helped you a little bit because the expectations weren't quite as high as maybe they would be with a senior-laden group.
Yeah, and I think the year before you hit it right on the head. I mean, we returned just about everybody in 2008, and we thought we should have done what we did in 2009, and we lost in the first round. We were loaded with talent. We were very, very physical. We were very, very good at the net with attacking and blocking. And this team was completely different. We had an extremely good ball control team. We had one of the best liberos in Division III this year, who's only a freshman. And we really kind of changed gears with, just a new group of players, and it really was the right mix.
The captains will be starting up in September, of course, 2010, looking for even bigger and better things this year. Now the expectation is even bigger and better, Lindsey, and I know that's always hard to follow up a year like that.
We're ready. I couldn't be more excited. To know what they're capable of now, we're going to set the bar higher. And, we want to get back to the quarterfinal round, and we want to press forward to the Final Four, and we really think that with this group, the talent we have, the chemistry we have, the work ethic, and the support we have from Christopher Newport and our administration, we really think that we can win it all. We're not far away from the best teams. We think that we're barging on the door to be in that group, and we don't think it's going to take much more time. We hope.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about the conference. Of course, the USA South is a conference you've dominated. Is there any team in the league that's stepping up and maybe going to give you a scare this year?
Well, Averett and Greensboro have always been our rivals in the league. Gene and Danny are just really, really good with their teams. They recruit well. They're very, very good teachers of the game, and I have tremendous respect for them, and I fully expect them to have really, really good squads this year, as they always do. North Carolina Wesleyan in the past few years has really, really been an up-and-comer. She's done a really good job with recruiting, Robin, and she lost a really good player this year, but I fully expect her to be really, really good again. And everyone's really, really stepped up. Ferrum's really, really become a much better program with Nancy leading the way and Fiona at Meredith. So I really have a lot of respect for our coaches in our league. I really think that they're doing a great job.
I know you've improved the non-conference schedule greatly, and I know that's important to get your team playing some of the best teams early in the year because you're going to see them in the NCAA tournament.
Ever since I started coaching here, I've always, felt like you have to play the best to be the best. And, for many, many years we took our beatings, and we're finally starting to compete with these teams that we travel to play or that travel here to play us. And we do want to play as competitive a schedule as possible. We try and schedule as many teams that are in the top 25 as possible. And we really like to challenge ourselves. We're not going for the 40-0 perfect record. We're going for success in the postseason. And sometimes you have to, learn some lessons early in the season, and we're okay with that.
What teams will you be playing this year, non-conference, that maybe stand out?
Well, obviously, Juniata is one of the premier programs in Division III, and Larry's just an outstanding coach, obviously. So we've kept that relationship going. We're playing them again this year. We're traveling to their place. I believe that's our second match of the season, so that'll be a nice opener for us. We're playing Wisconsin Oshkosh right here on our home court. It's the team we played in the quarterfinals. Great team. And we're traveling to Texas this year. We're going to play Trinity and Southwestern and Puget Sound. And we're also going to Eastern up in Pennsylvania. So we've got some really, really good programs we're playing.
Obviously, all the success helps in the recruiting process. Tell us a little bit about the athletes that you bring into Christopher Newport, and what are you looking for in a high school athlete who might want to come to CNU to play volleyball?
Well, of course, we want, the most talented player, we can possibly get to come here. But chemistry is very, very important to me. And, I really put a lot of emphasis on the right fit. Not every player or not every, family is the right fit for Christopher Newport or our volleyball program. We have a really, really tight-knit group that really, really works hard, works hard in the classroom. So it takes a special kid, but we've really been blessed over the years to find the right fit. And I think we brought in another good class, and I'm hopeful to do what we did last year and hopefully better.
2010 should be a fun year for the CNU volleyball program. It all starts in September. Lindsey Birch, the head coach of the CNU volleyball program, and of course, come back often to CNUsports.com for all the latest on the volleyball team and all the programs here at CNU.